we're gonna go and talk about monitors, okay? Because I need a new computer monitor, all right? Let me go and find the links to the monitors that I was looking at, and we're gonna talk about what we think is the best monitor, okay?
Your chat is so turned on right now.
Wow. Okay, now we're shifting into boring computer hardware talk. A long time ago, the best 1440p monitors for the cost seemed to be the QX2710s, okay, by QNX. Okay, the cool thing about these monitors, two things: 1440p resolution and IPS panels, okay, 27 inches, and they were only $350, okay? That's fucking awesome, okay? The cost of that monitor, combined with the fact that it was an IPS panel, 27 inches large, and 1440p, are these monitors, right? It's really cool. However, in order to do that, they had to make some sacrifices to cut costs, right? The stands are pretty shitty. What are we doing?
I'm showing them.
Oh, the stands are pretty shitty. Yeah, the stands are really bad, and they typically only take like one type of connection. Like they need dual port DVI, and that's it, period. You cannot use DisplayPort, you cannot use HDMI, anything. And converters oftentimes won't work as well. You need like active converters in order to make these connections work. The native resolution, it only takes 1440p. Native resolution, only 1440p. There has to be, the only way to see a different resolution is to upscale or downscale on the GPU. For instance, what do you mean by that, Destiny? If you were to take a PS4 and use a cable to try to hook it up to this monitor, it wouldn't display. It would just be fucked. It would just show weird, funky colors, okay? With all this bullshit with the QNX monitors, I've wanted to get a new monitor, well, two new monitors for a long time. So basically, I need a new monitor. All right, so here's what's going on, okay? Does Destiny need a monitor for gaming now or for chat reading? Well, I'm gonna need two different monitors, but I think I already know what I want. Oh, I realized something weird. If I had another child with another Cuban that was 100% Cuban, my kid would be more Cuban than me. Is that weird? That's kind of weird, because he would be 75%. I don't know, because if you're only 50% Cuban. Yeah, I guess.
Would that be weird?
He would like out-Cuban me. That would be kind of weird. All right.
Things are only allowed to be watered down?
Yeah.
Why?
You can't go up, and it's like going from MP3 to FLAC. You can't take lossless from a lossy source. It doesn't make sense. He could be bred all the way back up. I could have a great-great-great-grandchild that's like 99.9% Cuban, assuming enough purebreds came in. And anyway, what else are we? 1080p. Oh, so we've got resolution, we've got refresh rate, we've got panel type, we've got size.
Aslan. Meow, meow, meow. He's mad at the balloon because it's moving. He was staring at it because it's moving.
Hello, Aslan. You know, you could just move the webcam.
I don't want to. This is more fun.
Okay, what am I looking for? Oh, monitor size, and that's it. Oh, and then extras, like G-Sync. Let's start talking about everything that's going on, okay? Maybe you guys are looking for monitors. If you're going to buy a new monitor based on my recommendations, make sure to search for it on Amazon through destiny.gg/Amazon and then click the respective country that you're from so that we can all be memers together. Okay, let's talk. So I've been playing on 1440p monitors for a couple years now, at least, if not more than a couple, maybe 3 years. I'm not sure, but quite a while. Honestly, let's address monitor size first. I don't think I could ever use a 21-inch monitor again. How big are your monitors? Are they 21 or 24?
24.
24. Okay, 21 inches is way too small, right? This is current year. All right, so we're never, ever, ever getting a 21-inch monitor again, okay? So this is ruled out. I'm using 27 inches right now, and I really like this size. I don't think I could get a smaller monitor. I really don't think I want a 24-inch monitor. So I'm going to go ahead and just scratch out 24 inches right now, right? So what we're looking at right now is 27 inches at least for a monitor. 27 is kind of big, but I like my 27 inches. 27 inches, in my opinion, right now, for me personally, is pretty perfect. This is a really good sized monitor without being obnoxiously fucking huge, and it's not too small to appreciate, you know, like a good resolution, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and say 27 inches. I'm gonna go ahead and say 27 inches is the memes. Okay, I like my 27-inch monitors. Okay, so let's look at resolutions now. 1080p on 27 inches is going to look fucking horrible. The monitor is just too large. I'm gonna be watching pixels individually rolling across my screen. I just don't think a 1080p 27-inch monitor is realistic. So we're getting rid of this 1080p bullshit. Fuck that shit. Fuck this noise. This is gone. No 1080p. So now we are left with two questions, okay? We have a gaming monitor. For resolution now, we've got 1440p and we've got 2160p. This monitor is going to be only for gaming. Oh, you're linking a monitor, an LG monitor. Okay, I'll look at that in a second, okay? So let's look at, this is just a gaming monitor, okay? So now when we're talking gaming monitors, we can choose between 1440p or 2160p. Honestly, I don't think it's possible to drive AAA games past 60 FPS these days on a 4K monitor, on a 2160p monitor. I don't think it's possible. I'm somebody that values frame rate over resolution, as any real gamer should. Fuck everyone in here that's happy playing games at 30 FPS. It's not acceptable. So to ensure that we're always pulling 60 FPS, even in good games or AAA games that look good, right, not turning down all the graphics, I think that for a gaming monitor, I think that you have to get rid of this 2160p option. I don't think that 4K gaming is realistic today. I understand that some people might want to do it, but I'm not interested in dropping $1,500 on a GPU setup that's barely going to run games at 60 FPS on a 2160p monitor. I value the frame rate more than the resolution. So we're going to go ahead and toss that. So that means that we're going to have a 1440p monitor. All right, that's the meme. This is the memes right here. So we are at 1440p, little p, progressive scan.
Isn't that what you already have?
27 inches. Yeah, kind of. Now we need to look at the refresh rate. Honestly, for the little bit of time that I've gone up to 90, it's actually insane. It's just so crazy, the difference. Have you ever seen what 120 hertz looks like?
No.
It's going to be like a little bit weird because the bandwidth on the cables isn't enough, but like, I think you can see, like, right, just look, moving the mouse around the screen, okay? You guys won't be able to notice this on stream, but
Secret memes.
right? Can you tell the difference? It looks like shit now.
Yeah,
it looks like fucking 30 FPS. It looks like going from 60 to 30. It's
Oh,
crazy.
God.
It's crazy. And that's only
But
90.
if you never know what you're missing, it's okay.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, yeah, fuck that. So, like, I'm pretty sure I want to get, like, a 90 plus hertz monitor. So, I don't think especially because we're going to be playing Overwatch now, right? Because we're going to be professional Overwatch. We're going to be professional Overwatch players. Oh yeah, look. Okay, so you see how you can see all the circle? Like, you can see multiple cursors, right?
Well, that's also a Windows setting you can change, is the trail.
Well, mine is already,
Yeah.
my trailing's already turned down as much. But even without changing anything, like, you might still be able to see multiple on this, maybe, but
Yeah,
you still can, but it's way smoother.
it's way smoother.
And that's only 90. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how far I can push this cable without it going fucking ballistic.
Oh God.
But like, look, you can see that it's even smoother.
Yeah. Even though it's tripping.
Yeah. I think that I don't want to, if I'm buying a new monitor, I don't think I want to go 60 hertz anymore. I think we're going up. I want to do 120 or 144. I don't think it matters. I don't know if you can actually tell there's between 120 and 144, but I want to get one of these two. Destiny, no one can fucking see it. I was just showing Aaron. You can't see it because I only stream at 60 FPS, okay? The next question, in terms of panel type, I'm never using a TN panel again. They look like shit. I don't like fucking around with autistic viewing angles where I have to angle my fucking head all over to not see the weird fucking shit.
When you're getting to the larger sizes.
Yeah. Because in a larger size monitor, you can never,
Yeah.
unless you go back like 30 fucking...
So unless you go back down
Yeah.
to 21 inches, it's gonna affect you.
So we're getting the IPS, and then honestly, I don't know anything about G-Sync or whatever this shit is. It's just supposed to be like, it just prevents screen tearing. I don't really give a fuck about any of this at all. Yeah, I don't really care about any of this. So now we are looking for a 1440p, 144 hertz or 120 hertz, 27-inch IPS panel.
What about, you don't care about the build of the stand?
I don't not really know. All right, so some guy. This is what I was looking at earlier. I don't know if it's going to be the one that I actually use, but we'll see. I don't want any autistic thing like this. Thank you for the link, but
Well, you have to have two separate, because look, this is an ultra wide, but you need two separate because of your streaming.
yeah. And I don't want any. No, we're not doing this. Destiny, this is what you want. Asus. This is a 27-inch screen.
IPS.
178 degrees. That means it's got a slight curve to it. Is that what this is supposed to mean? Where 180 is a straight line and it's slightly curved? Is that... Don't you feel like 27 inches is a bit too big for playing an FPS? No, I like my big monitors.
You use 27 inches now, so that wouldn't be a change.
Oh, the 178 is viewing angle? Oh, okay. I don't care. Is this the best monitor though? Listen, this is the monitor that I wanted to get. Now, I might be a huge cuck, but I think it looks really nice. And there's a second bonus too, and then I can get another monitor that's the same, except it's 4K. This shit looks like some fucking memes, alright? There's another one of these.
Why? Because it has red feet?
It just looks nice.
Because it's named the Predator?
You just look at the
You
fucking
can be
thing. You got a
like, "I'm
huge
Destiny
stand.
and I
It's-
use the Predator."
There were two of these. They were like both called the XB1. Yeah, it's these two.
Tactical.
So these things would look the exact same, so I could actually put these right by each other. One would be a 4K for streaming. One would be a 1440 for gaming. Do you
That's
think these
nice.
monitors are good? The fact that I could have both of these side by side and they would look identical is like a really big plus to me.
And you could do that with almost any Dell or Asus or Acer as well, no?
Maybe,
They
I don't
all
know.
look the same.
The-
It's only really the like off-brand people that nobody have heard of that all look different.
Maybe. But the only issue I'm wondering is if 4K on a 27 inch is a stupid thing. Yeah, that's the one
Yeah,
thing.
well,
They are super overpriced. I don't know what the value of like G-Sync is. So this, you could get like a $600 monitor, right? This is $620. However, this one includes the G-Sync shit, I think. Like, yeah, this one includes G-Sync with it as well. I don't want an ultra-wide monitor. It doesn't suit my needs for anything. I'm not getting a 200 hertz. I'm not ever... Oh, never mind. This is just a list of monitors.
What are standard response times? Because the ones you were just looking at were 4.
Yeah, like 5 and less I think is fine. I would not go lower than 35 inches for a 4K screen? Really? I guess what you're really looking at for monitors is... I should know how to calculate this. It's pixel density. The way that they measure it is PPI, pixels per inch, which will tell you, like,
Yeah.
give you a rough estimate, but I don't know. Digitaltrends.com. How much is like a good 4K monitor if I'm not looking for like 120 hertz? So that would be like the same because these are only 60 hertz, the same cost as what I would. So do we think bad things about these?
Who's the manufacturer?
Asus?
Acer.
Oh, Acer. Oh, I thought these were Asus. I mean, Acer probably makes good monitors,
okay.
but the only thing I know them for were their shitty tan panels that I used to buy when I was poor.
I'm guessing they're probably overpriced because of their cool
Yeah, because
feet.
it's made
you're
to look
but you're-
gaming.
How much extra are you paying for the matching aesthetics?
Yeah.
Would be the question.
What's wrong with my current monitors? Nothing really. I would like to have a 2160p monitor for my productivity monitor for my stream things because I still have to drag Windows around. Like, hold on, let's see if we can. What I have at any given point in time. 1 second. So like this is what's going on my monitor at any given point in time and why I want like a bigger monitor if I
We're
can.
flying.
So
Whee!
we have chat. This is my Destiny GG chat, and it has to be about this big so that I could read it, right? And then we've got the Twitch chat here. Wow, it's so fucking bright. I don't know why. Is that like a brightness?
Change your camera settings. way down here.
It's gonna make everything else look really dark, but whatever. Okay, but so we have one chat is here, another chat is here. These things take up like almost half the monitor. I need to have Skype up because I like to be able to see if I get messages. It's nice when I have a TeamSpeak to be able to see people talking. I need volume controls up in case I want to control individual volume, and then here's where OBS goes. But if I want to bring up like a browser or anything else, like my monitor is literally fucking maxed out with Windows at all points in time. Like it's always like super, super maxed. So it would be nice to have more real estate, and I can't see anything in my background if I've got like anything else open, or if I've got like my media player up on this monitor or whatever. Like I can't, I'm fucked, right? I'm totally fucked on space. So being able to expand that space would be nice, right? Is what I'm saying.
What do you... Wait. Is this plugged in? You can turn on your fancy...
How about a vertical monitor? No, that's memes. I'm never doing fucking vertical monitors. Way too many memes. In the meantime, you could try using virtual desktops to jump between streaming and browsing. How would a virtual desktop give me more screen real estate? Destiny, do you use a camera on your filter to make you less white? And do you mean to use a filter in your camera on your filter and it just failed? So we saw the real. I mean, you've seen pictures of me. It's not like you change your viewing angle that much. The TN monitors just aren't. Listen, TN color reproduction is often pretty bad. And yeah, I mean, I've got two monitors that I have to go between sometimes, so it's going to be the new Asus ROG Swift is probably your best bet. Do you not go higher refresh rate because you can't stream above 60 FPS? Well, I mean, I'd like to get a higher one. No. Destiny, 1440p 27-inch to 180 2-foot distance, eyes max out at 110. So unless you hug your screen and get a bigger monitor, 4K isn't worth it. Wait, what? Oh, I'm not going to get the 4K 27-inch monitor. That's not what I'm doing. I'm sorry if that's what you were asking. No sponsorship. Well, maybe I could message Acer and try to get something. I don't know. Fucking, I should send him a message. That would be sick if I could get some kind of gear sponsor. I would take gear sponsorship for something this expensive. I think I would do it. The Reddit topic is asking if anything competes with the Asus ROG. There are not too many options at the IPS panel right now that compete with the Asus ROG, except the Acer XP. Okay, so that's the same thing we've been talking about, which I have been eyeing for some time, just waiting for it to drop in price some more. It seems to be a decline trend. If I'm paying this much for monitor, I want it to be the best possible. If IPS is what you're looking for, it will be pricier than a TN panel. A TN will get you a better response from a version. The Asus ROG and the Acer, however, the IPS will look a lot better with colors and viewing angles, but the Asus XP is over 270. The HDMI input lags, another necessity. Okay, what is this Asus ROG shit? Fuck it, let's look at it then. Is this actually the bee's knees? So this is the Asus meme screen. Damn, this Republic of Gamers has been going for a long time. I had a Republic of Gamers motherboard for my 2600K like 6 years ago. Nah, 4 or 5 years ago. Is this the best? Is this the meme? Is there any reason to get the other monitor, the Acer one, over this one? Do you think?
The other one was $40 cheaper on Amazon.
This says the choice of champions, and I want to be a champion in Overwatch, so.
It also has thinner.
And it has G-Sync. Surrounded by 144 Hz pretenders to the throne, only the ROG Swift PG279Q is utterly victorious. Jesus Christ.
What do people mean when they say glow shift in the blacks? Because
Where do you see that?
I know, I've heard it a lot about IPSs, and I read about it when I first got mine, but I never understood.
I think it has to do with the idea of how blacks your blacks are. So like if you have a really, really, really good monitor that does really good color reproduction and you view something that's black, the idea is you want it to look like this, like it's actual black. But on kind of poorer monitors, it's just like, it's like a glowy kind of black, and you can tell that like, so like in a dream world.
So you're black right there on like your chat, for example?
It's fairly glowy. Yeah, just
is it
like,
glowy?
I don't know. I mean, well, like this would be the dream. The dream is like, this is black on the monitor. Like it's like it's turned off. Like it's that deep and dark, you know? But some monitor blacks. I mean, this is an IPS panel, so it should be relatively okay. But like you could find, you know, some TN panels and worse panels will have like really bad. Like when you see the black, it's still like a really glowy.
IPS is the one that's supposed to have the bad glowy blacks, not TNs.
I thought that TNs in general had worse color reproduction.
They have worse color reproduction, but the blacks are truer.
Is that actually true?
I'm pretty sure that's what I read.
Yeah, backlight bleed is an issue on TN panels as well. Oh, but these guys are saying that... I don't know much about monitors. Oh yeah, the Blackstone phones are pretty good.
Yeah, but they're also tiny screens compared to a big.
Sure, but the screens
monitor.
on phones are really, really high quality these days.
Yeah. Because you're paying as much for that as you are the one big thing.
Okay, whoop boop. You're the memer dog. Is this it? Is this the meme? Ideally, I would want, no, I can buy whatever I need. But ideally, it would be nice if this has a display port, so I can go display port to display port. But I'm getting a new
But people
GPU
are-
soon, too, so.
I,
Okay, so it has a display port, HDMI. Can USB 3.0 support monitors? No way, right? It's way too much bandwidth.
no, that's just additional USB ports.
Yeah. But I know that USB 3.0 is supposed to be, I think, like a big improvement over 2.0, like way more bandwidth, like more than twice as much. I could be wrong on that though. Hey, what happened to PCI Express 4.0? Is that coming or what? Oh, and I can put the crosshair on my Rust screen and no one would even know about it? Ooh, secret hacks. I think I have to fundraise for this because I'm trying to buy a new house. I don't have any fucking money now. Destiny, last time I'll ask, how are you going to stream through your capture card if it's having issues with high refresh rates? I don't think it'll have an issue. I think it'll just capture what it can. We should be okay, I think. I guess we'll find out. Everything I've heard about PCIe is that unless you're running like some insane RAID setup, you're nowhere near saturating PCIe 3, even at 8x. Well, a long time ago, there were a few memers that were saying that like, oh, you need to have this is why they were advocating for the 2011 platform. It's because they were saying if you don't have enough PCI Express lanes, you're not going to be able to, your SLI setup is going to be wasted because you're going to be fully saturating this shit. Like people got really fucking.
You didn't even put Undertale on.
I would have to.
You would have to what? You don't have cities even installed, but it's right here on your desktop. And you
No, it's
even...
uninstalled. There you go. Yeah, for the PLX chip. So oh my god, don't even start with that shit. No, okay, so this is okay. I'm talking like 3 people now. On a 2011 board, you actually have a full 40 lanes of PCI Express bandwidth. However, what you could do is you could buy really expensive 1155 boards, and what they would do is they would have something called a PLX chip. There's a name for these kinds of chips in circuitry, but I don't know what they would call. But they would invent 40 lanes of PCI Express by like. Is it called pluxing or muxing? There's some term for it. It would try to like invent the extra lanes, but I think it was just a huge fucking autism meme that nobody ever linked any definitive benchmarks showing that these PLX chips were actually helping. Like it was just a huge fucking meme. Did you see the bezels on the XB1? It's like Infinity, but the bottom is different. Honestly, this bezel looks okay. The XB1 bezels looked really good, though. Bezel is the bottom part, like the stand, right? Or is that the thing around the screen?
I only know what it means for 3D modeling, so I don't know.
A grooved ring holding the glass. Oh, shit. The bezel might actually be...
Bezel.
Oh, bezel. I'm saying bezel. Bezel. My
Like
bad.
gazelle.
Want it tomorrow, June 9th? I mean, I kind of do. Damn. Okay, no. All right. We're fundraising for this tonight. That's the fucking dream. That's the dream and the meme.